You're looking at something that looks like nothing special, but in a matter of seconds, it turns into hundreds of tiny springs, so intricate you wouldn't believe it was the work of a machine. No engineers, no human hands, just a machine that works like magic.
If you think only humans can tell right from wrong, then you haven't seen industrial cameras at work. After bending, each spring goes through an inspection process that no spring can escape. Industrial cameras examine every millimeter, detecting extremely small errors, many times faster than the human eye. A distorted ring, a slightly misaligned ring, immediately rejected. No negotiation, no compromise. When a spring is bent the right number of times, not too early, not too late, a cold steel blade immediately rushes forward. No warning, no sign of preparation, just a decisive movement like a swordsman's slash. The spring is separated from the mother metal wire. You will not see the cutting blade move with the naked eye, because its speed is so fast that it is invisible. But behind that cold slash, there is a perfect control system. The number of twists, the length, the position to the hundredth of a millimeter have been calculated in advance. Each spring after being cut is the final product. No more editing steps, no rebending, no manual measurement. If wrong, the spring is rejected. If right, it is sent straight to the next stage, like a perfect work just born. And that's why we're not just looking at a production process, but at faultless creative art. Imagine you hold a thin wire and try to bend it into a regular spiral by hand. Even if you are a skilled craftsman, it is not easy to make each spiral tight and precise to the millimeter. But with this machine, that is a piece of cake. This is the most magical part of the whole production process. From a perfectly straight wire, in just a few seconds, the machine will turn it into a complete spring. Not a single turn off, not a beat behind. The secret lies in a high-speed spindle, rotating continuously like a ballet dancer. Meanwhile, a wire guide system pushes the wire into a twisting die that has been designed with absolute precision. Every pulling force, every twist is pre-calculated with almost no error. The whole process is like a mechanical dance. The machine rotates, the wire bends, the spiral forms and continues. Rhythmically, continuously, without stopping, as if the whole system is dancing to an invisible music. In the blink of an eye, a new spring is formed. Each turn is regular. A mechanical work that if you don't slow down, you won't have time to see how it is born. Look closely at that metal wire. It is so thin, like a strand of steel hair, shapeless, purposeless, soulless, meaningless. But that is where this whole magical journey begins. Before it is fed into the spiral machine, the wire must go through a special process, straightening, evening, and stabilizing. It sounds simple, but in the microspring manufacturing industry, this is the silent but decisive step. If the wire is twisted slightly, deviated, or contracted a little, all the springs behind it will be distorted, out of alignment, and become technical waste. Therefore, the rollers in the machine will stretch the wire with a precise force, keeping it in the ideal state, straight, tight, and clean. Every millimeter is controlled, every little vibration is eliminated. It seems like nothing, but it is everything. This is the foundation, the silent backbone that keeps the entire system running smoothly. A steel wire, when it goes the right way, will become a living mechanical part, with elasticity, precision, and value. But if it goes wrong from the beginning, no matter how modern the technology is, the result will still be zero. After going through the precise shaping process, cutting cleanly without errors, the completed springs will be brought to the final step, packaging. And you will not see the shadow of a worker in this scene. No hands, no eyes, only robots and incredible precision. The tiny springs, thin, light, and easy to roll, seem very difficult to arrange neatly. But the smart conveyor system and the directional vibrator will guide each spring into the right slot in a marching order. The sound of the vibrating machine, the spring rolling like dominoes, the packaging tray pushed into the right position, all create a mechanical rhythm that sounds extremely pleasing to the ear. A spring is created in a few seconds, but is placed on the tray with pixel precision. Not a single cell is wrong, not a single row is dropped. When the robot works, there is no need to repeat. Each step is so fast, so precise, and so durable that humans can hardly keep up. And this is the perfect end to the production chain. From lifeless wire, finished spring, beautifully packaged like a jewelry box. All of this, only machines can do. The machine does not need a human operator, but operates like a technological symphony. The entire system operates in a closed cycle. Wire in, spring out, inspection, arrangement, packaging. There are no redundant operations. There is no time gap. Everything happens as if there is an invisible conductor controlling every single movement. From a seemingly useless wire to a tiny spring but carrying almost absolute technical precision, all thanks to the perfect combination of automatic technology and the pinnacle of human mechanical thinking. You see, in the modern manufacturing world, every small detail has a big story behind it. And if you only look with the naked eye, you might miss that magic. If you are also fascinated by transformational journeys like this, give the video a like. And if you want to discover more strange machines, more unique processes, click subscribe and leave a comment with a suggestion. Who knows, the machine you are curious about will be the main character in the next video.